Funny Clouds, a Chemtrail Tale. Written and narrated by Raphael O'Neill. Illustrated by Sean Gautreaux. For Lucas. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do the something that I can do. Don't deny what is. Deny its power over you. Little Marie, along with her mommy, went to the garden to plant a tree. Birds were singing and it was sunny. A prettier day there couldn't be. In her hand, her mommy held a seed. An apple tree is what they wanted, but a lot of patience they would need, as their seed had only now been potted. Mommy, how long will it take for the tree to grow real tall? How long until it will make apples so ripe they must fall? Oh, Marie, replied Mommy with a smile, we must wait patiently, for trees are things that like to take a while and don't grow instantly. As her mother said those words and finished planting the pot, Marie noticed a few birds sitting on the chimney top. As one took off and flew away, Marie couldn't help but see that in the sky was something strange, a thing she thought shouldn't be. Mommy, look at the funny cloud! Marie's head cocked towards the sky as she pointed and cried out loud, with squinting eyes looking up high. I thought clouds were supposed to be fluffy, but here's one that is as straight like a line. Wait, there's another that's really funny. Look, it's a plane making the strange design. The distant plane had laid its trail across the first's fat, cloudy streak. An exit made this second rail, though its line was a lot more sleek. When Mom looked up and she saw the plane in the sky where it was flying, and thought of how she could explain the truth gently, without lying. Yes, child, these clouds came from a plane, though something you must keep in mind is that these clouds are not the same, but are indeed a different kind. As she spoke, more planes could be seen, each spewing out their goo, until across celestial scene were no more skies of blue, and in its place a crisscrossed grid of clouds that left their trace. They slowly fanned out till they rid all sunlight from the place. Oh, my dear, there are some things that I wish just weren't so, for weather's not our plaything, and should not be ours to sow. But some men cannot understand that not all is theirs to control, and this, my child, is out of hand, for it's the sun from us they stole. These aren't normal contrails, jet exhaust that ices occasionally, but rather these are chemtrails. That's why they fan out and linger hazily. Mom, why would someone do this? Why would they even try? How could they not also miss what chemtrails hit from our sky? Who are these men that are immoral? What is it that they hope to gain? Marie, these questions are not simple, and the answers may seem insane. The reason why they spray is many more than they will say, and may vary by the day, but is not so good either way. For just as it's not good to put pesticides in gardens, as it poisons up our food, so too holds true the heavens. What God and Mother Nature did perfect, some men will do their best to try and to duplicate, but greedy men always tend to neglect, being careful with how, what, and why they create. Some men just are not happy no matter what they've got. They can't have enough money and don't know when to stop. The greed that is inside of them has started darkening up their soul, so what they do is make mayhem, with world domination as their goal. These men want all that nature freely gives. Yes, they want to own it all, the food, the air, as well as all that lives, that can fly, swim, walk, or crawl. And though many have not even noticed yet, there are many still that can and do see, despite the silence on the TV set. Silent on chemtrails, they refuse to be. A growing sea of waking folk demand for this to stop. Stop spraying us! This is no joke! We're not a bug or crop! And I promise you, Marie, my dear, that your dad and I are in that crowd. So please, Marie, don't you ever fear. For ending this folly we have vowed. And with that, Mommy held Marie closely as they looked once more at their freshly potted tree to be. Just like the seed needs time to grow fully, with time, our efforts too will bloom. We'll win this. You'll see. The end. We hope you enjoyed our complimentary reading of Funny Clouds, a Chemtrail tale, and recommend you purchase a copy for your book collection as either an educational tool to help you with your outreach or to donate to one of your local libraries to have, and you'll be helping us expose climate engineering and weaponized weather as well as we continue dishing out the research in our other project, the documentary series World of Hot Water, where we show you that our hydrological cycle and weather is 100% hacked and hijacked, and that Doppler radar steers the storms, going back over the last 100 years of history to show how the elite took up Tesla's gift of wireless power and his promise that it would be possible to one day electrically stimulate the rivers of the heavens to control the rains and weather. Your purchase will help the message get out, but if you do not care to buy the book and just want to support the work that we're doing here, you can PayPal Nola Butterfly as well. Thank you.
This is a unique little book covering a topic that is much overdue for teaching children about our environment. The title is Funny Clouds, a Chemtrail's Tale, written by Raphael O'Neill, illustrated by Sean Gautreaux, and printed by an Amazon company called Great Space. The story is about little Marie and her mom, who go outside to plant a tree. When they finish, little Marie looks up towards the sky to see strange clouds sprayed by jet aircraft. The story is told in rhyme and prose that can inform but also entertain a young reader. I recommend this book because it has an optimistic message without instilling fear. The story ends on a positive note about how responsible people will ultimately succeed in stopping chemtrails by spreading awareness and taking political action. This little book is a valuable tool for adults to educate their children on an extremely important environmental issue. Informed citizens know that chemtrails were described in House Resolution 2977 as an exotic weapon back in 2001. Concerned parents have a right to protect their children from dangerous chemical experiments in our sky.
If you're interested in this book, go to patriotradiobooks.com. patriotradiobooks.com. There's a new bookstore in town.
Also available on Amazon.